can be totally demonetized.
Paul Abdul, my main squeeze back in the day.
It was your squeeze.
Had a lot of her posters.
Looks like we've got 9 of you guys joined out. 12.
Oh my God, we're going up in
12.
numbers. Probably because of Paul Abdul.
Probably.
Got heard.
All the boys to the yard.
She got shake.
Good to see you guys.
Those my tunes.
I'm excited that it is Friday.
Yes, and today is the Friday that we go live. And this week we thought we'd, kind of hone it in a little bit and be somewhere a little bit more quiet. We've been going live at the bars there in Eureka, getting ready for a Hog Wild Run next Saturday, which is the 24th. So with that being said, Steph and I will be in Eureka a lot next week. I'll probably be over there starting Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We'll be over there. You're going to be able to see our banners up and everywhere. It'll say the Ornery One's stomping ground. It'll have Steph and I's logo on it, which is pretty cool. So this week we are in
We're in Central Arkansas.
Central Arkansas.
Yep. We've got a couple of things to do here. And so we're just hanging out. We are drinking Stella tonight. Chad, you'd asked what we're drinking.
Yes, so we're at this place and we stopped at this very fine
gas station.
And they had Coors Light, Stella, Bud Light, and that ice. So I got us some Stella and I got some Coors.
Yes.
We're going to start out with a Stella tonight and take her way on up to the Coors, I guess. Honestly, we're in a place where it kind of all begun for Steph and I back in the day. Really starting to run around and experience life together, I guess.
Yeah.
So
we've had a lot of drunk nights here in Little Rock. That's where we're at tonight, Central Arkansas.
So Little Rock is we'd been hanging around a little bit with each other, and she'd never been to Eureka Springs. I mean, that's the truth. So I was like, I'd already been to a few places, and I was telling her, well, I got to take her to Eureka. So one day we dropped the kids off at school, and we head over to Eureka. And then next thing she was like, where else are we going? I was like, let's go to Little Rock. And I think it was like the next weekend we ended up down here in Little Rock. And then I took her to her first titty bar, which it was the Paper Moon, which is skipping a jump from where we are right now. So we thought this weekend, we thought this weekend was kind of like a off weekend for us in a sense. Like we didn't have anything that we had to be this weekend. So we're going to be here tonight and tomorrow night. And like I said, then we'll be heading back to Northwest Arkansas up there in the Ozarks, getting honed in for that Hog Wild Run. And we'll cover that here in just a minute, where we're going to be meeting and all the time and places.
Yeah. So Roman, you had asked, and thank you so much for your super chat there. I appreciate that.
Appreciate you.
Said, any thoughts on a chase truck for the poker run? So are you referring to the poker run Hog Wild poker run that's happening the 24th?
Or
I will wait and see what you say about that. Or like you were saying, we have the world record poker run, which I do believe that they have a chase vehicle or two. I'm not for sure, but next Friday night, we're going to have Sunny and Angie on our live feed, and they're going to be able to answer all of your questions about the world record poker run.
Yes. And speaking of that, tomorrow night, we'll be going live for a little bit as well. We'll be streaming it. I'm not exactly how sure this works, but it'll be on our YouTube, but it'll also be with them as well.
Yeah. So tomorrow, our videothon.
Yes.
So if you guys have not heard, if you haven't seen our post, tomorrow we are doing a videothon with the Badgers and a bunch of others that are on the crew for the world record poker run. And they are raising money to send veterans on the ride for free. And so this is an 8-day, 7-night ride. You guys have heard us talk about the world record poker run. Leaving out of Florida on July 30th, and then we'll be arriving in Sturgis on August 6th. So it's 8 days, 7 nights. It's going to cost roughly around $1,800 per person. That's what we've calculated, and that's what we're going to try and raise per veteran. However much we raise, we're going to take that many veterans on the ride. Our goal is 5.
Right. And so we're going to be talking more about that too. And if you're just tuning in and you don't know who the hell I am, well, I'm Jay Thompson. This is Stephanie Thompson.
Yeah.
She's known as the Ornery Squall, and I am the Ornery One. And together we are Ornery, and we talk about our life that has to do around the moto world. And all of us right here are Ornery asses. If you don't know, you can become an Ornery ass as well here on the YouTube. We give you extra little perks, and we have a lot of fun with you guys. We'll be going live with y'all pretty soon because we go live with y'all and do a drawing. Steph and I have been working hard today. I've talked to quite a few people on the phone today. Rick Rack, a couple other people. Buck Shaw, which is putting on the Tennessee Motorcycle Music Revival. So that'll be over in Tennessee. We are attending that. I'm looking forward to that. We're figuring out details right now. So we'll be over there during that. We'll be posting about that as we get closer to. But in the meantime, like I said, next weekend we'll be in Eureka. We'll be at Switchback, 2 Wheels on the Big Trail, and we'll be at Legends and also at our favorite dealer, Big Trail Harley Davidson and Rogers. And they'll have the remote store course there in Eureka. We'll be there as well. The next weekend after that, which is the whatever weekend after the 24th, we're going to be in Fort Smith at the Still Horse Rally. Snow's put on a great show, rally down there, really in tune with all the officers down there, and it's a lot of fun. So if you couldn't make it to our Hog Wild, you could meet us down there in Fort Smith at the Still Horse. And
our whole schedule is on our website. That's theorneryone.com. And we have the riding schedule on there. The rallies that are coming up that we're going to be attending are there. Definitely check it out. And so,
you can buy merch too.
You can buy
buy you an Ornery One shirt, Ornery as fuck shirt, or the Ornery One. Steph is working on shirts as well. I'm trying to
get the final. We're working with the final proof before I release that. But I'm going to start taking orders for them soon, and I'm so excited. I know a lot of you guys have asked questions about the shirts, so
they're going to be really cool. Her logo's really cool. I mean, she drew all of her stuff up, so this is all Steph's drawings, and then her shirts will have shit on it, like if you don't ride a Harley, you ain't shit. Or,
it's just a joke, guys. I love everyone.
We can change it. It'll just have a little bit more attitude. I think she can get away with it a little bit more than I can.
Just a little attitude because I have a loud mouth and I kind of say things. But yes, so that's a little bit of who we are. We have a website. Definitely go check that out. We've got 41 people watching and only 14 likes. So if you guys are watching, please give us a thumbs up. Give us a like. That helps our video be able to get more views and response as far as from YouTube. So I encourage you guys, please hit that thumbs up.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes. Do you want me to catch up on a few things here?
Absolutely. Yeah, I want to hear from the folks.
From the popes. From the popo. Nicole loves your fur vest, by the way.
I love you, Nicole.
And Mike Myers says that you're teasing them with the nipples. Because your nipples are almost out.
Well, I can get them out, but this is the thing. Like, this is Steph's fur vest, and it's rabbit, and it does not fit me, and I wear it all the time because I get in that mood. I want a fur vest like bad. I've looked around, and of course, if I can't put it on, I don't know if it fits, and I'm a kind of a thicker dude, and I want it to fit right, and I don't want to pay the money, get something that doesn't fit, or offline. We talk about that a lot. So if you know of anybody out there that can fit me and make me a fur vest, I'm really into it. I would like to have one for that Tennessee rally over there. We're taking the chopper over, and I think it would just be, I want to get a picture of Steph and I, her a little risque looking, and me just maybe with my boots and a fur on with a chopper or something somewhere.
Boots with the fur.
Boots with a fur on, and we'll be somewhere in Tennessee with that old chopper. I've got these images in my head that I'd like to do, and it's eating at me. So I put her little rabbit vest on, and I feel it apart a little bit this evening. I got titty bars tonight. I know the girls are going to love it.
Too funny. I'm going to pin your message there, Brandy. She said, don't be dissing our Indians. You are the squall.
No shit. That's great. No, we love it. We love your Indian. Although it can't stay with my road glide, but we won't get into that.
See, now you're dishing the shit.
Hey, I'm just bragging on my road glide.
Let's see.
Skid me when you see me.
Too funny.
Luke.
Mike Moore, always a thumbs up from West Virginia.
Thanks,
Thank you
buddy.
so much. Yankee Rebel, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So yeah, oh, Two Wheels there. Hi from Kansas.
What's up? What's up? Good to see you. Who read some more comments over there? So, yeah, I talked to Buck today about that Tennessee motorcycle rally revival.
And that is happening. Let's just talk about that for a second.
Yeah.
And then we'll work our way to current events.
Okay.
So we got Tennessee Motorcycle and Music Revival. That's happening the weekend, May 23rd, 24th, I believe. I may be off a day. But that is during May. And, of course, it's Tennessee, and it's where?
It's at Loretta Lynn's place. So I have been by Loretta Lynn's place quite a few times. It's absolutely gorgeous, an amazing place. Like I was talking to Buck earlier, he's got to know Loretta like on a personal level, like really cool. And he loves her to death, and I'm sure how could you not love her? So he was talking about the improvements that they've made on the place. One thing that I was talking to him about is because we got old Van Go. If you know, we got that old van last year. It's got 340-something thousand miles on it now. And then
she's been rode a lot.
That's my kind of girl. And then Mike Myers basically did a pay it forward and let us get an enclosed trailer from him. Did us straight, basically gave the damn trailer to us. So we put the chopper in it. So I was talking to Buck about, like, I need somewhere to pull up because we have our recording gear. I want to be able to lock stuff up. They have glamping. Which wouldn't work for us, but there is glamping over there. They have 50 and 30 amp service for your trailers, so you can pull up. And then they have primitive as well. But as you guys know, primitive stuff and camping isn't working really good for us right now because we're trying to go live. We're trying to do the internet thing and the social media stuff. So, I was just talking to him where we needed to go. And then I was talking about as far as VIP, because I wanted to get up front. They've got a lot of good music that's going to be playing. You can go check all that out too. I can't name everybody yet, but I'm looking forward to it. And we're going to have some buddies over there like Niles by Nick. If you don't know who Nick is, you could go check him out. He makes an amazing cutlery. No, cool ass. He just makes cool ass knives, and I've never met him, but he's just a cool fucker. I've reached out to him. I'd love to get one of his knives one of these days. Just haven't been in the cards yet. So he's going to be there as well as Dan.
Danger Dan.
Danger Dan, the old boy. So he'll be there. And that whole just crazy ass crew. So it'll be a rougher cut, our kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Yes, I'm really excited.
Which, I mean, even with the baggers, which we call baggers, they're Rogue Live, we call it a bagger. So we're chopper, bagger, top. We're still getting into our rough cut folks and family, but it'll be more to the chopper side of the spectrum, I believe. We've never been. So just talking to Buck about that, about internet as well. They've been working on internet so we can get good service, like saying, get up there where we can get good content and show you guys. And then if you're not going this year, maybe we can make it to where you want to go next year, and we'll do our part. Also talked to Shane at Rick Rack today too. He's a good buddy of mine and a sponsor. So going over some stuff with him. And that's one thing we really enjoyed this year is our sponsors, like Pig Trail Harley Davidson. We've got the chopper over there right now. I made a post. It's been months ago, but I had that jackass going over there to Eureka pull over in front of me and cuss me out, made me lock my bike up, and about hell, we had trouble. We chased him down. I got his license plate. I know who he is. Now, just to let you know.
My eye on you.
So anyway, now I fucked up my brakes. And then we're like, well, let's do some work on the chopper while we're over there. So we've got the chopper over there at Pig Trail. Larry, thank you so much, Larry. He's going over the chopper as we speak. Hopefully, maybe it'll be done next week for the Hog Wild Run. If not, we'll be on the Road Glide.
Fingers crossed that it will be, because that's going to be awesome.
But on the Road Glide, we got amazing lighting from Custom Dynamics, which we also put on that chopper too. So I've got Custom Dynamics, which is a sponsor of ours too. If you guys don't know who Custom Dynamics are, well, you're just not looking at the right lighting. And then if we ride the Road Glide,
you said that.
If we ride the Road Glide, we got comfortable under our ass, that good old Mustang seat, and that was a sponsor of ours. And then the Ride of Your Life by Legend Suspension, which, guys, if you're looking into suspension, go check out Legends. Not only is it a good product, but they stand behind it, and they're good people, just like Custom Dynamics and Mustang.
Yeah.
And Rick Rack. And then we can get into bars too, KST bars, which I'm loving so much right now as well. So I just kind of wanted to get a little spit out of the rundown.
Definitely.
Our
so
peoples.
That's going to be bringing us up to the Fort Smith rally. Let me get my calendar here while we're talking about dates, because Tennessee Motorcycle Museum, I always want to say that, Tennessee Motorcycle Music Revival. Okay, it is May 21st, 22nd, and 23rd. So I was off 2 days. Sorry about that. I know Desert Rose, you guys are coming to Harrison that week. So Wednesday, I think it's a Wednesday, we're going to grab some lunch and stuff before we head over to Tennessee.
Yeah, we're looking forward to meeting you guys and hanging out.
So that is the, what is that, the 4th weekend of May, but 2 weeks before that, so that's going to be May 7th and 8th, is going to be the Steel Horse Rally, which is in Fort Smith, Arkansas.
And what can I say about that rally? They didn't have it last year. COVID messed up a lot of shit, which we know, but they're having it this year. So we went the year before. And you guys have probably heard me talk about this rally. It's really cool how they got it set up. So you stay at the Doubletree. If you can get into the Doubletree there, that's where we stay in a lot of. It's a nice Doubletree. Walk out, and you just walk out to a parking lot, and that's where all the vendors are. You walk through the vendor parking there, and it's right on their main street where all the bars are. You park your bikes up and down through there. It's got a Sturgis feel to it. And if they keep heading in the right direction, it's going to be a major rally. In the snows, if you don't know who they are, they're just good old people, just like us doing their thing. But then you go on down there, and it's right on the river is where they have the concert. So they have great music there as well, and they have a great venue set up right there on the river. It's really a pretty place. If you haven't been to Fort Smith, they're doing really cool stuff with the arts as well, because they have a lot of murals down there, and you can go back and look at some of the shots of our murals, and 4 or 5 of them are from actually down there. Of course, we love chasing murals around. So, Steel Horse Rally, definitely one you need to check out. And then I believe we're going to be going to I was
just putting the dates there so that you guys will know Tennessee, and then also Steel Horse, which is in Fort Smith, May 7th and 8th.
I think we're going to be going to the Crater Rally as well.
So that's the weekend between the two things. And it's on our schedule. It's on our calendar. It's on our website, schedule of events. And, yeah, that's one that we haven't been to. And I think, like you were saying, I think we're going to try and make it.
Yeah, do the Crater Rally.
And that is actually a little bit past Houston, I think it is. I should look it up.
Looking forward to that one. I've heard a lot of good stuff about that as well. So, and then you can go check out our schedule on the website, 21 Riding Season. You can see everything that we have listed there. If you're out and about, come check out what we're doing. Come meet us. Give us a hug. Give us a sticker. Buy me a beer.
So, yeah, Mount Enterprise. So it's actually way before Houston on our side of
it is.
Way before Houston. Kind of down around Tyler, Texas, if that gives you guys a better idea. I'd never even heard of it. I just came across it.
I've had a few people reach out to me, and I looked it up. I was like, well, we're going to go check it out.
And it's a 21 and older
rally,
which a lot of smaller rallies are. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, which that makes me think, we'll be doing little Sturgis as well. But I do want to talk, we probably need to touch base on next weekend, the time, where we're starting and everything for Hog Wild.
Yes,
we've had some people ask us. So if you're watching right now, you're going to be at Eureka for Spring Fling, the Hog Wild. We're going to give you where we're meeting, where we're taking off for the poker run. So we'll actually be meeting our meeting point will be Two Wheels on the Pig Trail, Elisa's place.
That's right.
And we went live there a few weekends ago on our Friday Night Live.
Yep. All right. So it is the Hog Wild Run. It is going to be happening during the Spring Fling Rally. So Eureka Springs, Arkansas, this is going to be April 24th, and it's a Saturday. So it's a poker run, and it's benefiting the Fallen Riders. The Fallen Riders is a charity that Elise at Two Wheels puts on every year. She does several things throughout the year also to raise money for Fallen Riders. She's got a little bit of a story there, and I'm sure once you meet her, you come hang out, have a drink, she would tell you a little bit more about it in depth and why she started it.
Super sweet.
Great cause. But it's Fallen Riders Poker Run. Okay. So that's Saturday, April 24th. Okay, we're going to start at Two Wheels. Registration is from 9:30 to 11. Breakfast is available. Okay. She also has route maps available for you guys to pick up there. I also have the map posted on the event page. So if you guys haven't checked out the event page, it's on Facebook, Hog Wild Run.
Go check it out. It tells you all the information right there. No confusion.
Yeah. So best hand, $100. Worst hand, $25. Free pick a pig draw. So she's got several different things going on during the ride, different hands that she's going to feature. So the first stop, of course, is where we're going to start, Two Wheels on the Pig Trail. Then we're going to stop at Pig Trail Harley Davidson in Rogers, the dealership. Our third stop is going to be T&A Saloon. The fourth stop is going to be Sidebar there in Eureka Springs, and then be crossing over the Beaver Bridge. And then our final stop, our ending point, is going to be at Switchback Bar, which is going to be a throwdown. So we're going to end the poker run there, but the party is going to just now get started because they're doing a freaking pig roast.
Yeah, so no matter what's going on, guys, 20 degrees, 40 degrees, 80 degrees, we're going to be out and about. Stephanie's going to be over there after we get done with that. If you guys want to make a late night of it, well, all you got to do is just pal around with us two. We'll be hitting the town and painting it pink.
Yes.
So that is where we'll stop. So like Steph said, she listed where we're starting, where we're going, where we're ending, the time. You can go check out the event page too and see all that.
Yeah, I know that there was a couple of questions on a different group that had seen the flyer and they had questions and wasn't for sure where it was starting and all that. All those details are on the flyer. Also, the event page. Two Wheels, where we're going to be starting, has events going on all weekend long. They have live music Friday and then also Saturday. And then she has games also. A couple weeks ago when we went live there, we went over a couple of the games that she does. Hilarious, fun. If you're sober or drunk, it doesn't matter. They're fun games. And the entry fees for the games go to the Fallen Riders. So it's a win-win situation.
It's with purpose.
It's a win-win-win.
Win-win.
If you play, if you don't play.
Still, a win-win.
Or if you just people watch.
That's the best.
Or if you don't even show up and you just want to contribute to it.
Yes.
It's all a win all the way around. Yeah, and then when we stop, Switchback, she has events going on, live music all weekend too, not just Saturday. So if you guys haven't made it to Eureka and you're looking for an excuse to come, be here next weekend, the 24th.
Yeah, like I said, that's where we'll be. We'll be over there earlier throughout the week, getting stuff ready. So if you do get in earlier, just look for me running around them roads. I'll be there.
Yes. And as you guys know, last weekend when we went live, we did our live feed at Switchback. The internet is in and out there. So if you guys come to Eureka, holler at us. If we don't get back to you, it may be because we're partying at Switchback and our internet's kind of.
Or I may just not be on the damn phone enjoying myself. You can come find us. Do you want to catch up on anything over there, Mama?
Yeah, let's look. Let's see. Brandy said we've got about every weekend a ride planned. That's awesome. Up in Illinois, Indiana, Kentucky, Tennessee.
Good.
For May. That is awesome.
Good for y'all.
Yes. Very, very cool. I was going to say, Rat Fink, I pinned his comment up at the top. He said, I love the smell of race fuel. So I just got to tell you something, and I think you know this. So growing up, my dad raced circle track and flat track and drag raced. And so he would always get his fuel at our airport.
Well,
Because it had a BP station, and it was.
They would get cam 2 and mix it where they would say with the airplane fuel and mix the ratio.
Yes.
So you're talking about whenever they ran the stock cars like late models, we would get that smell. And we'd get that cam 2, which was called cam 2 back then.
So at our airport, the fuel station was a BP. You guys have all heard of a BP. You know, you've seen them out and about. Well,
British Petroleum.
I was pretty little, and you know, that was the BP. And I asked my dad, I was like, what does BP stand for? And I'm probably like 8 years old, maybe. And he tells me bean pod. Bean pod. So fast forward to about 10 years ago.
6 months ago.
No. I
thought it was.
I worked for a shipping company. And I was on the phone with someone, and it was actually someone from BP, and we had to pick up some stuff, whatever. And I was talking to him and told him the story, and he just laughed. And I did not know what it really, really stood for until 10 years ago. And it's not bean pod. So I just want to tell my dad, if you're watching, thank you so much for telling me that, because I was naive. And I was, I believed it was bean pod up until I was.
Well, we were just hours ago.
30 years old.
Hours ago, you surprised me with a comment.
Yeah, we're not going to go there.
No. Well,
I got to keep you on my toes.
Yes, but fuel,
keep you on your toes,
race fuel does smell really good. And they should make a beard product that smells like that.
Ooh. Maybe a beard company here soon will be having one. I'm just saying, maybe. I'm putting it out there in the future.
How cool would that be?
I know.
Beard company?
They say put the stuff out in the future in the universe, and it'll come back to you.
The Ornery One and the beard product company?
Who knows? Okay. The fuel used for alcohol pulling tractors smells like cherries.
Yeah. Okay. I'm not going to get into talking shit because I don't know enough and I'll make an idiot out of myself. And I don't want to do that. Okay. Yes, fuel smells very good. Even my lawnmower fuel smells good. Makes me think of huffing gas and grass. Huffing gas and grass.
Okay.
I have been mowing a lot of grass here lately. Gilbert, how are you, buddy?
Gilbert, thank you so much.
Diesel makes me, I know because we had 073 years back, and old truck was 06 speed, 3/4 ton, extended cab, nothing special, but we did a little bit of some stuff to it, and Steph looked so great driving that old thing, and it was nothing like we'd get up early in the morning, we'd work, we did fabrication, and you'd smell that old truck out there, and smell that old diesel burning cold in the morning, and fixing to go to that Tyson plant, go to work. But yeah, the diesel.
Matt, I just messaged you about Eureka. So different dates, we may be over there so we can hook up and meet up. Hook up. That sounded bad. I'm not hooking up with anyone.
Dude, I don't know what's going on. I don't read all the messages, but.
Matt said BP now means beard product.
Yeah, no shit.
And that completes the circle.
Butt products.
There you go. Butt products.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. Okay, so back on track. Tennessee Motorcycle Music Revival. It's happening. We're going to be there. If you guys are in the area, come see us. Also, week before that is Crater Rally in Texas. The week before that, May 7th and 8th, is going to be Fort Smith, the Steel Horse Rally. Awesome rally. I can't say enough. Like you were saying, we can't say enough good about that whole rally. And then, of course, next weekend is our Hog Wild Run. There's a Facebook event for it. The link is on our website. The link is also on our Facebook page. And then that brings us to tomorrow.
Yeah, so tomorrow night. So then that brings us to the Guinness World Record setting longest poker run that we're involved with.
So what is it tomorrow?
What is it? Well, what it is I thought it was a thongathon. So I bought a new thong. So I was just going to be doing this video in my thong because I was trying to raise money. And I thought, what better way to raise money than a big hairy guy in a thong? So I pitched the idea of me in a thong during this thong-a-thon. And then they were like, fuck no. And they wouldn't let me wear my thong during the thong.
No thongs.
Song. So no thong, but I have a new pair of thongs that I picked up today. So what am I going to do with the thongs?
You're going to wear them at the Hog Wild Run at Switchback.
Yeah, so
Carrie is going to put you on stage.
I'm going to get on the bar and dance. So tomorrow night, what we're going to do is we're going to go live with them. And however we do that fucking shit, we're going to get all tagged in and all that shit.
Yeah, so they're actually going to be starting at 6 o'clock until 11, I believe. So 6 to 11 o'clock. But our time slot, we're going to actually be streaming that on our YouTube channel. So I encourage you guys to also tune into us tomorrow during our time slot. And that is at what time?
I don't know.
That is at 8:30 Central, 9:30 Eastern.
Okay, it's going to get it cut into my beer drinking. That's what's going to happen. So listen, all you assholes. Tomorrow night is my night off where we don't do shit. No, we are going to go on there. You're going to be able to come on and just ask us questions. We're going to have some questions asked to us. But what we're going to really try to do is we're going to try to raise some money to put a fellow, I'm not a vet, but one of you fellow rider that is a vet on the ride for free.
Yes.
A great purpose. I would like to raise money for just some fucker out there with 5 kids that can't afford to go on a ride. I want all the vets to come on a ride too, and I really respect all you vets. And my grandpa was, and it means a lot to me, all you guys out there, and I talk to you guys all the time. But then I was like, I kind of want to raise money for some average ass Joe out there raising kids, working his ass off in the fucking assembly line, or fucking cutting brush, or hay, or roofing, or cutting meat at the fucking grocery store, raising kids. I'd like to do something for average Joe and put him on a ride. Mm-hmm. But this is a group thing, so they're wanting to do this. So what we're aiming for is 5 veterans at $1,800 is kind of what they're thinking. Put them on the ride, and it'll be a camaraderie thing. And we know some vets that we ride with, and it is super badass to see them come together and hear their stories. Like their camaraderie is fucking killer. Yeah, I absolutely love. And so growing up, my papa was in World War II, and he was well, he meant a lot to me. And he would tell me stories like, you don't ask certain questions, but when you're 8 years old and your papa's drunk and you're getting him beers, you ask him all kinds of questions. So he would get to tell me these stories, and I don't know what he's seen personally, but I know how he played the story out in my mind. And I tell stories, not of war or anything like that, but my stories that I've been through, I tell them in patrol, like paint the picture just like Papa did. Like he was a storyteller, and I would get lost in like these 4-hour-long rants, just going from here and there all over the world. He just went everywhere. So what he did for me is a lot. It made me appreciate so much of a story told. And like when we're out riding with all you vets, like I hear you guys like talking all kinds of, and I really get into it. Although I'm not a vet, I appreciate everything. But yeah, so we're going to try to raise some money for the vets and support a vet. And then I don't know, maybe we'll do something where we can just get some average Joe on a ride and let him bomb ass down that road, just running over 3,200 miles.
That would be cool because this is going to be an epic ride. It's awesome.
We should get epic out of our mind.
Okay, it's going to be a badass fucking ride.
It's going to be truly something that you'll tell stories about to your grandkids.
It will be. And we're not breaking a record.
We're setting a fucking record.
We're actually going to be setting it. So this is only going to happen one time.
I've been with people that have broken a record before. Mm-hmm. We've broken records before. We've never set
a world record. So if you guys watched months ago, there was a longest poker run in the Guinness book or something like that that we were going to actually have to try and beat, but it's not recognized. We got word back, it's not recognized. So this is actually going to be setting it for the world.
And when we talk about we're talking about Sunny and Angie.
Yeah, we're talking about the crew. So
like Sunny came up with this idea. If you don't know who he is, well, you should go look him up. He's a nice enough guy, I guess. And she cooks decent eggs, if you like brown eggs.
Oh, gosh.
No, we get it.
She got a little sidetracked when she was cooking breakfast.
We stayed with them when we went down for a couple of nights. We went on down. We went to Daytona and I hung out with them. They were actually a lot. I told them the other day they're in the same boat. They think a lot like us. So
yeah,
we actually had a lot of fun with them. So Sonny, he's just a dreamer. He has to be a dreamer because he has no looks. And just get all the looks and the height.
I'm going to check my phone because Angie may be texting me and being like,
yeah, I've already busted him off. No, but he came up like he does everything like really big. Like he's just that character, and he is a super character. So he does everything grand. So he's like telling Angie, and I do it too. I'll tell Steph all these crazy ideas. And this is how the Ornery One began, was just me rambling. Mm-hmm. So, Sonny had this ramble and told her this is what he wanted to do. And then Angie's like, if you ever meet her, you can't help but fall in love with the girl. And she's an amazing individual. Mm-hmm. So she's like, okay, okay. And then they just got after it. They're just setting this world record. So they're going to be on the ride. They're going to be hosting the whole thing tomorrow night. So you guys can go check them out. That's the point I was getting out. I'm just getting off on a rant now.
That's okay. But yeah, if you guys haven't checked out worldrecordpokerrun.com, there's a whole crew of us.
Nobody as cool as I am,
Sunny and Angie have actually
they've worked their ass off.
Yeah, they've headed this up. They've been in this from day one. This would not be happening without them. So we want to do a huge shout out to the Badgers. We appreciate you guys.
They've worked their ass off.
And getting this together, working so hard on it, bringing us in. We appreciate it.
They contacted us a couple times. I really wasn't sure if I wanted to get involved because I just don't like getting involved with a lot of people. We just like it us. So finally, they were getting down to it. Like, we want to talk to you. So video chatted them, Zoom, Skype, whatever the fuck it was, and we met them. And just the first thing I said, I was like, "Okay, what the fuck do you want from us?" And he's like, "I just want you to come for a ride." And I was like, "Oh, okay." Well, then we got to talking, and just seeing how they were and how much fun they were and passionate about it. And I told him, I was like, "So this is what you're doing?" He's like, "Yeah." And I'm like, "You're crazy as hell, man." He's like, "I knew it." And Angie's like shaking her head, grinning. So I told him, I was like, "Dude, they bet off a lot, but they got a pretty good crew." Like there was, like Seth was saying, I don't know how many's on the crew.
I think there's 12 of us. I'm not
12 really annoying people on a crew.
I mean, y'all are. I'm not.
Yeah. So
change subject before I kick you.
But they've really. And you can go look at the poker run too. They've got that kind of mapped out pretty well. We're working on the end spot right now. We're going to be finishing it, but you guys can go check it out. And by saying that, or with saying that, if you can't make it on the poker run, it's no big deal because all the stuff you stop at, it'll be a moto meetup.
Yeah, so we're actually going to be coming through Georgia. We're going to be stopping in Little Rock for the night, but then we're going to be partying in Eureka Springs, Amarillo, Texas. We're going to cut up to Durango, the $1 Million Highway, I believe, and then coming over from place. Yeah, it's going to be a party at every. I'm not saying that word. You keep saying it.
I know.
It's going to be a party every single night, every stop. It's going to be a party, and it's a moto meetup.
I'm going to be there. I mean, I'm the guy. I'm the party.
You're the party.
If I go to sleep,
you have
somebody
to
better draw
We've
something
got to
on
get
my
you
forehead.
A vest for the world record poker.
Okay, guys. So this is what I'm asking you. Do your part. Find the Ornery One a fur vest. Okay, that's all I'm asking. For my birthday this year, June 1st, but I need it before then. I need an early birthday present, like as quick as possible. I'm going to be 44 years this year. 44 years old this year. Feel sorry for the Ornery One. Help him find a vest.
I'm going to be 38.
Fur vest. You're sexy as hell. I'm not. So that doesn't count. You're going to age like fine wine, just like your band teacher told you when you were in 10th grade. You freaking corny bastard.
Okay, let's change the subject.
Yeah.
Really quickly though, Switchback Bar. We've got Carrie and Andy there. Carrie did message me and said, "Oh my gosh, girl, checking in YouTube live, and so we need to talk about TJ's vest."
Listen, Carrie, you can take your vest talk and take it somewhere else unless you got one for me. Okay. If you guys haven't seen our live feeds with Carrie, you need to go check her out. That's another individual that will go down in my book as one that stands
party.
Up.
She is so much fun. She's a ball of just like joy and happiness. And I mean, if you're not having a good time, sit next to her and your night will be totally changed.
She rows her R's. She does this like, it does this little dance.
Gosh.
So it's just, and the music, if it's around her, it's probably as loud as it'll go. And they're gonna do well with what they're doing because they've got a great personality to go along with the bar.
Yeah, and they love what they do. The riders also, they are out riding every chance that they get.
Which all of them are. That's not another thing I was going to say. You know, Anne is a rider.
Yes.
At Legends. And then Elise at 2L, she rides as well. So all these people that we are around, they truly are. They're motorcyclists, and they love to get out and ride, and they know what it is to
they get it.
To ride.
Yeah. So really quick,
what time is it?
Tomorrow's Videothon. We're going to be casting it on our YouTube channel. Join us. We encourage you guys to donate. Yeah, we need a beer. There's a couple of ways you can donate, but we are asking that you donate directly on the website just because we know also personally through YouTube and through Facebook, which you can donate through YouTube and Facebook. Don't get me wrong. But if you donate directly on the worldrecordpokerrun.com link to donate, it saves us money. That means more money goes towards a veteran. There's less processing fees that we get charged or they get charged. And like I said, you are actually donating to the World Record Poker Run. You're not donating to the Ornery One. We're all in this together. We're all coming together and raising money. We're not actually.
We want to make it clear. We're not the nonprofit. We're not nothing to do with. We're just on the riding because they want somebody super badass on the ride, and that's who I am. So that's the reason. So
Iraq Vet, thank you so much for your super sticker.
Thanks, dude. Hope you're doing well. You're probably working. But it does go all to them and goes to that. We want to make that very clear.
But yeah, you can donate directly on the website, but then also tomorrow during their videothon, you can donate through YouTube. And you can also donate through Facebook because they'll be casting it. They'll be casting it through Facebook. But yes. Then also another cool thing is if you know a veteran that would like to go on the ride, you can nominate them. So also World Record Poker Run.
That's always fun.
Recordpokerrun.com. There's a nomination form there. You can nominate a veteran.
But listen, guys, ride this shit. You got to have a bike that'll run over 3,200 miles. You're going to have to be able to ride over 500 miles in a day. Now, some of you are like, no big. After we get done a night of doing our thing, to bust out miles, and I'm curious to see that I've been talking about this. There are some days in there that are really short, 200 miles. You have some days in there up in the fives. Okay. Yeah. No big deal. But is it really? I don't know. Some people may have never rode that before, or ran like we're going to run multiple days in a row. So that's where it comes into play. Is like, it's not saying you can't do it, but we're doing it multiple times in a day, and if you ever have done it. And then on top of that, we're going to be making a deadline. Okay. So we've got to be at these places. And Steph and I do this a lot. So then you throw that on top of that, you're like, oh, no big deal. Okay. Now throw in if you don't feel good. Then throw in the fact you don't know what the weather is going to do. You can't predict weather, and you've got to be at that place. So that's the things that you can't factor in, and that's going to be, for me, a cool way to look at this, and I'm excited to see how it all plays out.
Yeah, yeah.
It'll be neat. It'll be an experience for all of us.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Iraq Vet had a good question. Can I nominate myself? If you want to nominate a
No,
veteran,
I will
yes,
nominate.
you can.
I will nominate you. I right now nominate Iraq Vet. I'll do whatever the fuck we got to. I'll do that.
Yes, you can nominate yourself. Anybody can nominate anyone. We just ask the criteria is that the person be a veteran, and then also, of course, like you said, they can bike, they can ride the ride.
You have to get there. You have to get home.
And this is 8 days, 7 nights. So those 8 days and 7 nights, the crew, World Record Poker Run crew, we're taking care of you. But you do, and you are responsible for getting to the starting point and getting home after the ending point. So you have to be able to get to Fort Myers for the start of it, which is going to be at Burt's Harley Davidson, and then the ending of it in Sturgis.
There's a Twisted Fork.
Sorry, my phone fell.
Yeah, so that's one thing you just got to keep in mind. But Iraq Vet, I will nominate you, buddy, if you'd like to do that. I don't know. That's no fucking big deal.
Yes.
I got that.
Yeah, definitely.
If I had the $1,800, I'd pay it for you as well. I'd love to see you go.
He said Barbara Jean is ready to go.
Yeah,
if you guys haven't
watched, that old Barbara Jean on the butt, tell her let's get on down the road.
If you guys haven't watched before, Iraq Vet is
he's ornery ass.
Yeah, he's one of the ornery asses, and his bike is named Barbara Jean.
Old Barbara Jean.
Which brings us, if you haven't watched us before, you're not familiar, we do have Ornery Ass members, which is our memberships through YouTube. You can sign up. There's 3 different tiers. You get different perks. You get behind the scenes. You get videos to watch beforehand. You get special videos just for you. You get discount off merch.
Which you can go watch. We just dropped a video about the Videothon tomorrow. You can go see us and see more about that. We kind of run down details a little quicker than this live, but you can see our video there. Steph has also dropped the videos about us on Daytona. I think here it is, episode 2.
I only have 2 episodes of Daytona just yet, just because we have been trying to get Hog Wild ready and going. We've got events coming up, so I've really got to get to work.
Have done a lot, and I mean not only that, but oh Jesus, I'm not going to get into everything we're doing. Just I want to take a break from it.
Yes.
We've been doing a lot. We've been trying so hard, and I want to stop right there and tell each and every one of you, thank you so much for what you're doing for us right now. There's 71 people watching. I don't even give a shit if you don't like me. You're watching this, and that helps me. And all you guys tuning in and chime in, even if later you give this video a thumbs down. Oh shit, that's what I'm at. No, it really doesn't matter. But all you honoring asses and each one of you guys that do, truly from the bottom of our heart, we appreciate it, and I count on you guys more than you know. Knowing that you're there, it excites me and it gives me fuel. So I hope that all of us get to meet. I know that we did Honoring Ass Weekend in Eureka during the Bikes, Blues, and Barbecue that didn't happen last year, which did happen. We'll probably be doing that again this year. So that's something else that we'll keep in mind. There's a lot of you guys asking if we're going to do it, a meetup. We will. And now we're even got stronger relationships over in Eureka with Pig Trail Harley Davidson and 3 bars. And go ahead.
I was just going to say another thing. Low Desert Rider asked if the behind the scenes were R-rated.
Behind the scenes?
Yeah, videos for the members with your thongs.
We haven't crossed that bridge yet.
Okay, but maybe soon.
Could be.
Another perk that our members have is just like in Sturgis when we did our free ride, and we did our free ride in Bikes, Blues, and Barbecue, but in Sturgis we did a house party for just the members too.
It got fucking crazy.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it got crazy. And there's a lot of footage that you guys don't get to see. I mean, honestly, you may get to see 40-45% of the shit that we really record, but I can't show you the shit that we honestly get into. YouTube wouldn't have it, and then we'd probably get in trouble for some shit. But Steph and I really are living life to the fullest, and we're running. We're just we've got our kids.
Grass that grows beneath our feet.
No, we've got our kids about raised now. If you don't know, we about lost Steph now.
Left me.
About lost Steph about 8 years ago now, probably 8.5 years ago, to a brain tumor. So we faced that and found out on a Thursday, had emergency brain surgery on that next Monday. Had a 50-50 chance of losing my best buddy here. So as we've gone on and this thing has progressed, we are really living life like there is no tomorrow. But we're still trying to take care of stuff too, not going overboard at times. And I mean, it goes as far as if you've never seen anybody get their ass tattooed, you can just scroll down on this channel on the Ornery One, and you can see me about a month ago get my ass tattooed. So,
yeah,
you know, we're just absolutely loving it and do it without you guys. You guys support us, and you're the reason why we're doing this shit. So, if you just keep on watching, we're going to keep on doing some crazier shit. We do have a lot more in the works, and we do go live every Friday night. And we've been trying to bring you stuff from the bars, showing you places, which we're wrestling with internet. You just have to forgive us. But we are truly out there busting our ass trying to figure out how we're going to get everything set up, asking people if we can go in the bar and record, asking people if we can record them, asking if we can do this. So I'm always asking people if we can do this. I'm trying to do something cool, you know. So we truly are trying to bring you these places we're going to and just our experience. So it's no made up shit. It is our life, and it is what it is. And it's just like right now, I'm so ready to have a few more beers and see some titties.
I don't know about titties, but we're going to have a few more beers.
Okay.
We are in Little Rock. I forget about that.
I thought you shut me down titty bars.
We got Paper Moon somewhere,
Paper
I think.
Moon somewhere out there, if it ain't shut down.
So we are going to wrap up so we can get off here, and we're going to be joining everyone on YouTube tomorrow night. And I hope I see everyone. That is at 9:30 Eastern time. So that is 8:30 Central time.
For us, it'll be 8:30. We're going to be on there for about how long?
So our time slot is at 9:30 Eastern for 30 minutes.
So we'll be on there for 30 minutes. And bet your ass, when 30 minutes is over, I am putting my thong on and hitting the door. So if you guys got something you want to ask, I want you guys, all of you ornery asses, all you guys watching right now, if you got something crazy ass shit you want to ask me, think about it. Think about it. And we'll play truth or dare.
Oh gosh.
And we'll just have a lot of fun with it. And we'll try to raise some money to do good for our vets.
So to wrap it up, Videothon star lineup. So they are starting at 6 p.m. So we've got the Badgers.
Where at? Where can they find this at?
All right. So worldrecordpokerrun.com. You can actually go to their website, but they're going to be streaming it on their YouTube channel and also Facebook. Okay. So 6 o'clock is when they're going to start, and that's 6 o'clock Eastern, guys. So it's the Badgers and the Biker Lifestyle, Stevie Fox, and so it's Mr. and Mrs. And then at 6:30, they've got
married.
Yes.
Were they just a thing?
I don't know.
Okay.
Oh. 6:30, we've got Hells on Two Wheels.
How hellish are they? Little hellish or
they say
hellish?
Make hell. No, they say. What is their saying?
I don't know, but I know that I have stared at her breast more than I have her eyes.
Okay, so that's at 6:30, guys. 7 o'clock is Toby Northern.
Who's that Northern dude?
Yeah, Northern.
That guy.
7:30 is Saddle Tramp. 8 o'clock is yet to be determined, as well as 8:30.
That's a weird name.
Yeah, don't know who that is. 9 p.m. Professional Monkey, if you guys know who that is. 30, of course, the Ornery One.
That son of a bitch.
10 o'clock is John Maxwell, of course, the Harley Tech. 10:30 is Baggers and Brews.
Who?
So that is the star lineup, the videothon that they're going to be doing 6 until 11 p.m. on YouTube.
Everybody will have thongs on and no tops. So,
and the theme song is not going to be
the thong song, of course. It is the thong song. So come and join everybody as we all join together to raise money for vets as we wear our thongs.
We're going to be raising money for a veteran to go on the World Record Poker Run, which is an 8-day, 7-night
cruise across the Caribbean with only the thongs on, drinking margaritas.
Gilbert, thank you so much for your super chat. You have to live life like you're dying. Great song. That is so true. You do.
Thank you so much, Gilbert. I hope you're doing all right, buddy. I can't wait to see you. We need to do Mexico.
Mexico.
But
did someone say titties? I think so. So we're going to sign off.
Titties and beer. All right, guys.
You could be in the other room doing something. Be like,
all right, yeah, titties.
Did I just hear titties?
Did I just hear titty slap? Okay, so
titty slap.
Yeah, titty slap. titty slaps. Okay, so guys, we'll see you tomorrow night at whatever time, at whatever channel she just told you. Until then, I hope all you guys are doing well. Think of your questions to ask us tomorrow night. Thanks for tuning in and chiming in. And then until next time, find the Ornery One vest. Gun show. Wait a minute. See.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, there it is. There it is.
Good night, guys.
Right there. Ooh. See y'all.